Alright everybody, we are back on Indiana Jones and the Great Circle here, because like I said at the end of our unfinished business playthrough for RoboCop Rogue City, that we were also going to be tackling the DLC for this game, which I think I kept calling it The Secret of the Giants, but it's actually called The Order of the The Order of Giants. I was going to call it The Order of the Giants. But, so we're doing that right now. I think it's actually a somewhat decent length DLC. I think it's integrated into the main game as well, because I was running around for a little bit, and we do have a new quest in this location, so I know we can click on it from the main menu, but I was curious to see what was at this new location. But we had a full playthrough of this game where we 100%ed it. I didn't put timestamps for every single collectible, just like I just put timestamps for the books that reveal every single collectible's location on your map, because the way this game is set up, it's just more convenient to do that, because there's usually like a ton of stuff. I think this DLC has 60 notes in total, and then it has some artifacts and some other stuff you can do. As far as I'm aware, the only like miscellaneous achievement in this DLC is petting a cat, so we'll just have to keep an eye out for that. It's not missable. I don't think this game actually has any missable achievements. But yeah, we beat this game, I don't even know when, but I'm going to have to like reacclimate myself to it. I think this story's going to kind of just be more about the Nephilim, I think they were called, the giant race. And I'm assuming it takes place post-game, like after the main story, because the secret ending you discover more about the giants with that whole like wall puzzle thing. So I think we can just jump right in here. I always kind of like their menu transition like that. But yeah, so we had this one mission right here called A Mystery Begins. I assume that this is for the DLC, so let's head over there really quick. Looks like he's right up here. If I'm in a conversation, will he stop?
What can I do for you, Father?
Well, what do you know about the legend of the Nameless Crusader?
I'm familiar with the story. Fierce warrior. Fought in the siege of Antioch, 1097 AD. Very tall, like a giant. They say he never removed his helmet. Why do you ask?
I am a conservator. When I was working in a casino over there, I discovered a hidden text in a mural. Can you believe it? It said that Il Papa... Shh, allora, Pio. Pope Paul IV had an item of this crusader in his possession, his helmet. And listen to this. The Pope kept this helmet in a secret chamber underneath the casino. But the Blackshirts have locked down the casino. All I want is confirmation that the secret chamber is real. I have to know if this is all true. Tieni, Pio. Regrettably, Father Ventura kicked me out before I could find the entrance.
Say, how would I get down there? Hypothetically speaking, of course.
There is a key to the casino in my office. My bird will open a window for you.
Okay, sure. And sorry, what was your name?
Orlando Ricci. And this here is Pio.
Well then, I'll be back if I find anything. Father Ricci. Pio.
That would make me very happy, but don't disturb the site. I'm being forced out of the Vatican, so we have to meet elsewhere. Come to Palazzo Ricci, my house, just across the Tiber.
Palazzo Ricci, huh? Well, I'll tell you what. If I see the helmet, I'll leave it exactly as I found it. Sound good?
Grazie, my friend. If you find anything, come to my house and let me know. D'accordo? Vai, Pio.
The bird's really gonna open a window?
Yes, Pio's very clever.
Alright, interesting. So I guess this could technically take place during the story. Where do we actually have to go?
Investigate this. You'll need the key to the casino in my office.
Alright, so his office is somewhat in the restricted area, which is great. Oh, we got this dude still too. This guy always stands in the perfect spot, even in the base game. He's always just a nuisance. We can just get up on the scaffolding here. I'm sure this bird's not gonna get us spotted or anything. It's very quiet.
That bird's really gonna do it.
Alright, good. I was gonna say, I forgot what button it was to actually climb up. Wait, there's a picture opportunity here? Oh, here we go.
Villa Pia. Or Casina Pia the Fourth.
So that actually counts as a note. Interesting. Let me look at this for a sec. Yeah, I was assuming that all of the new stuff would be in the new location, but I guess it's like integrated into this one. Well, we'll see how it goes.
You seem to know your Roman history, Pio.
He actually got the window open somehow.
Now, where is that key?
Oh, here's some of our new notes.
Paul the Fourth had a lot of enemies.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest note reader, even though it can have some context, unless it's like for a puzzle.
They had the gold dagger of Mithras and lost it.
A letter of warning, huh? Well, Ventura's not even around anymore.
Stepped on Ventura's toes, huh? Now I'm curious.
Here's a research note. 1559. Sometimes when, well, there's 1558. These are just years, though.
Maybe
There's the
Ricci's
key.
really onto something.
Well, that's 5 out of 5 for this, so that might be all the collectibles that are in our current map, maybe?
This must be it.
Wonder if I'm using this rope. Because we're going to be basically going right over there. So, I don't even know if this area existed before. We definitely weren't able to come over here.
Abbassa la voce. Tranquillo, non si sente nessuno.
I wonder if they added new spots for, like, money pickups as well, though we don't actually need money anymore.
È tutta un'altra cosa. Sai che qui non ci vive nessuno, vero? Si chiama Villa Pia.
We're not in a restricted area either. Oh, now we are. We gotta be a little cautious now. Yeah, this game still looks really good. I mean, it obviously should. It is a current gen game. Well, there's an achievement.
Let's find this secret study.
Alright, so it is integrated into the game. I wasn't sure if this was like a new bonus quest that they added, and I actually did have to select it. Yeah, here's our 5 out of 60. Well, alright. I wonder what's actually all hidden in here. Oh, here's a card. I'm pretty sure we collected cards in the base game as well, right? Well, we don't have to look through all of that. Well, this room looks interesting.
Wow. Impressive. What does that inscription say?
Okay, we've got multiple pictures on this.
Holy Expeditions. Mentions the nameless Crusader. And the Antiochene secret will remain in its sacred care.
Well, that's what he just said.
Secret of Antioch.
Location right here.
Antioch. And there's an indentation.
Another note. Blackshirt orders. Actually,
Ricci's playing a dangerous game.
we actually do have a Blackshirt uniform here. So I wonder if we should just wear this for now. We do have the lighter, so we shouldn't need to be able to carry a candle with us. Oh, here we go. Federico's letter. Oh, that actually gives us a mystery. I think there's like 3 of these throughout the DLC. If I track this... Okay, I think it's actually in this room. Yeah. Ooh, here's another note. I wonder if this is a puzzle thing I'm gonna have to look at. I might have to read all of these notes. We'll grab a croissant. Yeah, okay, they're gonna have a save code on it. Well, let me look at this stuff. There we go.
Still got it.
I figured I'd try it. So it's the letter gives you hints at the pictures. So you have to count everybody besides the dude getting his feet washed, which there was 12. And then this picture, it was 2 of these baby things up here, bearing witness to that one. And then this one, it was for the beasts, which there's a one right there, and then the dog. That one was the tricky one. So it's just 1, 2, 2, 2. So that one was a little straightforward. We get a new combat book, though, which I can't pick up. We got to get the note first. What does this do? Temporarily inflict more damage while charged by hearty whole grain bread. I mean, that's very specific. But there we go. Our first one is now done. Alright, we're not doing anything in here. That was basically just for our side activity. Back to the main wall here.
Curious.
Am I actually supposed to do something with this? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I didn't see the interaction prompt. Pope figurine?
A Pope and a giant. Who left you here?
Here's a Crusader.
I don't think you should be here.
Well, now that we did that side quest, I didn't pay attention to what he said.
That's not the right place. Pope's right at home here.
Alright, he said Pope's right at home here. Was there other figurines? It's just another candle. Alright, I guess I'll have to read the note again.
And the Antiochene secret will remain in its sacred care. Secret of Antioch. Huh.
Oh, there we go. The Crusader just had to be moved. I was gonna say, I remember that location name being the thing he was talking about.
I bet this leads to the Pope's secret chamber.
Actually, where is our lighter? Here we go. Like I said, I'm trying to relearn the controls. It's been a bit since we played this. This game does actually have New Game Plus now, which is really cool. Also, let's get our Indy outfit on. We're going into an underground tomb. Alright, we can swing across there.
Rats.
What does our map look like right now? Oh, it's up for swinging then. I think I'm trying to descend though, I can't really see. My feet on the ground? I was gonna say, I hear rats. I might need one of these. Because with these we can actually throw them.
Huh. Guess this is it.
Oh yeah, Crusader Armor. We're here for the
Fitting
helmet.
if you're a big fella.
Labyrinth tablet? Uh-oh. Is there gonna be a labyrinth?
Looks like the Pope didn't get very far here.
Theodorus's confession.
From a Greek blacksmith who forged a giant bull helmet for a gladiator.
Here's the Crusader's diary.
The Siege of Antioch. First Crusade, 1097.
Thank God he gives like a little bit of a brief description of it. Giants arriving in Rome, huh?
This is research on another giant. Who is she?
Ooh, a female one this time. Oh, let's see what this other tablet is. Junia tablet?
Wonder who made this.
Yeah, I can't actually pick those up.
What do we got here? Key and parchment. Whether the secret order of... You were to pose as one of the Crusaders. Enter the city of Antioch, find the sacred relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. It's simple again. Oops.
Well, he dented the helmet. Pretty good dent. I'm sure the other guy's gonna be pleased.
Interesting.
There's a keyhole in it. So wait, did the other dude never decide to pick the helmet up? How did he not find that key?
Where does this lead?
Alright, we can't light those. I don't know if there's actually anything in this chamber. I don't see anything. I think we're just heading down then. You know what would have been really cool for an update? Well, it would be like an official third-person mode. I feel like devs are starting to do that more often now. Because I think that one Avatar game that Ubisoft made added a third-person mode recently. And then Capcom, they did officially add it to Village, but RE9 is actually going to come with both modes at launch, which is really awesome. This game would have been perfect for that. another
fountain.
puzzle chamber.
Not a fan of the snakes, though. Water maze. Platforms with snakes on.
This is definitely another puzzle room. I mean, the game actually told us it was. I might be just guiding water. We'll have to see what this lever does. I've never seen if there's any, like... Oh, here's a note. A... Wait, actually, that's... Well, we have an A, a C... I don't know what that symbol on the top left is supposed to be. Anything else just randomly lying around? Well, this is our chamber. Oh, what the hell? What does this one plug into? Oh, I guess we're gonna have to move this one first and see what happens.
I can use this.
Yeah, but for what? Nothing for that. Do they have different bottoms? They do not. I wonder if we plug them into... Oh, we plug them... Okay, I see.
Okay, these kids turn.
Does this happen to drain the water anywhere? Well, if we move this, we can only really move it to the left.
Bingo.
This one only has one way. Does it want me to raise all 4 platforms? Also, why do we have 2 of these things? Shouldn't we be able to just solve it with one? Like, I don't know if that's supposed to just be a convenience thing. Thing is, I can't really... Well, I guess we could move it. I don't know why I would, though. That just completely closed the water. Wait, did one of our things move? Oh, let's move this thing. Here, let me just put this one in here, I guess. This actually wouldn't really help me much. So that'll just loop it back around, but we should have a new waterway. So I might want to actually rotate this one back. Yeah, this is a necessity for this one. Which actually, okay, wait. I think I see. Let's move this back. Yeah, we might want to route this the other way. we go.
Getting there.
Which actually, this one doesn't even need to be this way. Yeah, that should work. Though this doesn't go anywhere. Alright, that finally raised it. Oh, never mind, it didn't raise it. Well, why is that one stuck? Alright, what if we go this way then?
Up you go.
This one has flowing water, which opens it, so we can't really move that one. This is actually taking me a bit, because it's very confusing. Would I want the flow of water? Actually, this might be opening the... yeah. But this one's kind of useless to us, right? Well, what happens if we move this? Does that actually open up a different one? No, but what if I... okay, that can't be moved. That opens up the top one. So we're gonna have to redirect the flow of water into this one through this direction, I guess. Because that one kind of needs to be there, but I just need water flow through here. But the water has to come from this direction. So it can't come through here. That'd be impossible. Unless that can flow through this direction. Dude, this puzzle is actually kind of ridiculous. Alright, so that would do that, moving those. I basically pushed this one that way, and then moved this one back here. So that lines up all of that. The problem is... this is still stuck and I don't know why. Oh, actually, I do know why. Let's see if we can get up here. Alright, I might have to be on the higher one. How did that thing even get jammed up there? Nope, actually I think I was in the right spot. Well, that's messed up. I have to kind of jump to it in order for the whip to lock onto it. But I also have to yank it. Yeah, weird. That's not gonna help me. Alright, there we go, finally.
That did it.
I don't actually even know where that thing ended up. We actually might also have an artifact somewhere. But yeah, you have to kind of like wiggle that thing. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, that does not lock on very well. Yeah, I don't actually know where that hook landed. We don't technically need it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that was, that took me a bit just to wiggle that thing loose. This can be redirected, I believe. Nope, actually cannot be redirected. Okay, so water's actually flowing through this thing. I actually might want it to go the other way, though. That doesn't actually... No, okay, never mind. I thought it was, split. I don't know if I actually want it facing this way, though. Because that'll limit me from getting water to the other side. So now that I can see this, I actually might want this facing different directions. This puzzle is insane. I would not have opened up with this one, because this would probably just make people very frustrated very easily. Let's see if we can grab this artifact, then I'll have to figure out exactly what the final layout of this puzzle is. But yeah, we actually should be able to jump up to this platform here. The problem is Indy doesn't want to grab the ledge. Actually, never mind. So that collectible that's supposedly up here, that platform right there is actually not where we have to go. We have to actually climb up on the snake here, but I'm hitting the chain. There we go. That's a tricky jump. It almost actually kind of portrays itself as... Actually, we have something else?
Snake.
Oh, there is something else. Actually, I don't want to grab that yet, though. Yeah, we have like a hidden artifact up here. Let's get over on this side, I guess. Might actually have to climb into the pit here. We'll be on the other side of those gated areas, probably. Yeah. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, this is a pretty complex puzzle to open up with. Yeah, here we go. First lost artifact.
Masterful craftsmanship.
Oh, we can even open this. But now we gotta get back to trying to figure out all of this. I definitely am gonna want to route the water probably up here. Actually, I might still be able to do that. This actually might be good. Yeah, there we go. Piece of cake, yeah, right, Indy. I'm gonna do my best to show my final layout here really quick. I was kind of trying to use these as like markers to know that these are exactly where I want them placed, but we only get 3 of them. So, to start out with the center, I do have it pointing down. Oh, that screwed my lighter up. It makes sense though. I do have it pointing like this. Well, this one's forced. This one I have facing this way. You might have to actually start this in that direction, though, to get these first 2 platforms raised. This is basically just for, like, when you have the platforms raised. This is, like, the final maneuver. So I have this going this way. And then this is, like, a 3-way split that leads into this direction. And kind of goes all throughout all of this. Until it reaches that side. So that's how I have that one set up. And then circling back to this 3-way intersection, this goes down into these, which I'm stuck inside of it. So that's how it goes from both of these leading to the one that opens up the top. So this is how you diverge it onto the right side, essentially. And then for the left side, we start it here, and then I kind of have it spinning to face this direction, because this one you have to move. So if we go back to where it splits off to the left, this leads to a three-way channel that's forced, so you have to take it this way, and it leads right into this thing. But yeah, it's a very complicated puzzle, because all of this branches off from going that way, looping all the way back around. But yeah, that one took me a bit. That was not very fun. It was interesting and a little engaging, but it's just a very, very cumbersome puzzle. There's actually one thing I wanted to check, though, really quick, back in the previous chamber. Yeah, right where this spiral staircase, this is where we went down. I think we actually had another... Yeah, there was another note here.
Huh, from Hildegard von Bingen. Hope that Pope got better.
Did we actually already collect 25 notes in this DLC? I'll take it. Yeah, it's just right up the spiral staircase. You can jump back up. It doesn't look like he'll make it, but he actually does. Now that we're in here, though... Oh, this actually leads to another new section. It's getting pretty crazy so far with the puzzles already. But yeah, I wonder if this does have a designated timeline. Like if he does this when he is at the Vatican, early game, or if he does this later. Also, one thing we should do right away, we had a new combat one. We have enough points, we can just buy the ability. Probably make the points back as we explore this. Alright, we can't go that way. Whoa, Indy. Let's try this again. There he goes. Gave me the prompt, but he did not commit. Alright, I imagine we're going the right way then. Well, this looks complicated. Now, am I gonna need this in a specific place? Because this seems kind of sketchy. Alright, it automatically moves. Ooh, we are, like, getting kind of far. There actually could be a note on that middle platform. How would I actually go about landing on this, though, without him potentially hitting it? It's like I lose all momentum when I swing forward on it. Oh, there we go, we made it. Yeah, this is a tricky spot for a note. Wait, he can read this? Damn it, Indy. Actually, whoa, where the hell did I just... This isn't right. We're gonna have to die. Alright, there he goes. He grabbed the ledge this time. This place is dangerous, man.
Not sure this is what they had in mind when they built this.
Alright, well, we can swing. I was gonna say, this thing has to lead somewhere because otherwise I can't go anywhere. That's a good sign. It's kind of stuck down here now.
Still got it.
Bet there's no torches for me to light.
Huh?
It's very dark in this place. Take it, this thing automatically moves as well. First I thought he wasn't gonna lock onto it again.
Trusty old whip.
Well, I guess we're ziplining again. This is very sketchy, man. At least we're not getting attacked by anything yet. Ooh, do we want to use the counterweight or the other thing? Alright, nothing moved, so I guess this is... Wait, did this just loop me back? No, it looks like the same chamber, though, where the chain was. There's a different chain. This is gonna be sketchy. We want to go up. Seems like it.
That was longer than I expected.
Oh, now we have light. Let's check our map really quick. Just want to know where I am, because I think we might have another note coming up. Can't light that. Yeah, I think there might be another note. Yeah, here we go.
Someone sure was keen on keeping this secret.
You can also go back here. I'm assuming we want to go to where that statue is, but we might have to run out of here. So, just for future, let's get this thing open. Because if we have to get the hell out of here, at least we won't have to pull that chain. Then again, I'm gonna have to pull that chain because the gate's closed behind me. Anything hidden behind this? I don't think so. Pretty cool looking statue. This game's lighting is just insane though.
Let's take a look. Huh.
Cylinder
You're
piece.
an interesting fellow.
No deadly trap. That's actually very surprising.
Damn it.
Spoke too soon. Oh, come on, man.
Got a feeling you're here to stop me.
I can't actually get around him.
What do you mean, what did I do? Ow! Come on! Stupid thing.
Rats.
Well, I guess he's lucky they weren't snakes, but great, we're gonna have another giant enemy. We kind of got a lucky break with the way this thing fell apart, though. Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were supposed to get past him or not. Also, are we in like a... Alright, we're still in the same section. Oh, okay, this is a load transition. But, where the hell are we now? Are we actually in a new section? Whoops, I didn't mean to crouch there, but it appears that we are in a new section. Oh, so this is how you get to
That
Rome.
Blackshirt dog. Maybe they got a boat I can use.
This is also a restricted area. But yeah, I knew that. I saw the achievement for entering Rome. I thought we traveled there, but I guess we go through that whole place first.
Castel Sant'Angelo. Bet they've doubled the guards since last night.
Ooh, this is actually deep water here. We are actually in a restricted area. We might want to get a disguise going here. I feel like I'm not going to be able to cross the river. Well, at least not this way. I think we just have to keep going this way for now. Well, we could knock them out, but we already have our disguise. So I think we only really have to worry about these guys if there's like a officer who can see through what we're wearing. Like that guy right there. Ooh, there's a safe here. We don't have any way of knowing that combination yet. Anything else lying around? Oh, that's right. We can blow those things up. Actually, if we have a key, we could get in there, too. Yeah, I don't think I've ever once used a weapon repair kit on this game. Oh, okay. 1234.
Shouldn't play with dynamite, kid.
That might be our safe code. We gotta be careful next to this guy.
Speed racing the Tiber. Always wanted to try that.
Let's loop back around here. Would have been faster going the other way. Oh, dynamite. We didn't really need to open that. Wonder if I could... Oh, Jesus. I wonder if we could safely knock this dude out, though. Because if they don't see me knock him out, they could just suspect the body and then not know who did it. This guy would be a problem, though.
Ciao, camerata.
Why did my guy pull his fists out? Actually, I feel like if we did a full melee takedown on him, that guy wouldn't actually notice. Don't tell me they just have donuts in here. So I don't think they added additional money then. That guy might catch on to something. Alright, we're looking for a boat, apparently. I know you can lean on this game, but when I looked at the controller options, it's clicking in the left and right stick, but when I do that, nothing happens.
Ammettiamo che succeda qualcosa di grosso e noi abbiamo una sola barca a motore e nemmeno 10 uomini.
Ho chiesto altre barche, ma temo che ci
Ricci's place is just across the river.
I am curious about something, though. Because actually, there is a note. I wonder if it's just on this dock. Actually, let's look at the map. Yeah, it's going to be further ahead here. I don't see any officers. Let me see if it lets me get off. Yeah, apparently there is a note somewhere on this side. Probably over here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, they added new comic books. That's cool.
Kids these days.
I like how he says that, but he's been just collecting a bunch of them. I was gonna say, I think we want to continue this way then. I don't think we would have been able to swim through here. That looks like a lot of enemies. Anywhere I can dock this thing? I actually might want to check out this enemy outpost. So we'll probably have some notes over here. Speaking of which, fascist propaganda.
Fascists.
I need this dude to move. One thing I noticed they didn't do is enemies really far away, their animations are 30 FPS. A lot of games actually tend to do that to reduce system resources. But it would be nice if it was something you could toggle.
Perché il rancio fa così pena?
Here's another note. Oh, I wanted that.
Should have stayed at the farm, fella.
I think that's actually all we really have over here.
Should hide in Cloaca Maxima. Yeah, bad angle. Only one way to go.
Damn it, I sometimes hit down on the D-pad to go back to the camera. Actually, you know what? I think we're going in there. I'm curious about something, actually. Actually, I don't know if we have anything else in this area. There might be some artifacts, but they're kind of off map. So I think we're okay here. Once we find the actual collectible map book, it'll be a lot easier for us to pinpoint and stuff, because we'll just see it on our map. But this is just to avoid as much backtracking as possible.
Not far from Palazzo Ricci now.
Riesco a sentire la banda. Forza, arrivo. Chi è quello?
Ooh, we must be compiling shaders. Someone looks like, or sounds like they're getting beat up. But where the hell am I now? They definitely heard my boat. Let's get up to this. Oh, I wasn't sure if I could pick that up. Just smack a dude with a 2x4. Well, this is a different path. Oh, here we go.
Sounds like a fun tour.
Well, I guess that gives us a shortcut then. Oh, there's a room over there. Yeah, I don't know if I can jump. The good thing is we have that shortcut. Yeah, here we go. It's like a... Oh, it's an actual cat. Sewer cat.
Brave kitty. You know the rats down here are not to be played with.
Alright, that's not the one that we can pet, I don't think. That probably tasted really nice.
I'm gonna need a bath.
Alright, there's the sewer cat. Well, I think we can only really go this way now. Opens from the other side. Was there actually a way over there? Sometimes they do like to hide little, actually, there is. Swing back over. Wonder if I can, like, actually, let's go back. I can see the platform we can jump off of. I didn't think he was gonna make it. Make sure there's pipes in front of me. They had a comic book? That one looks kind of cool.
An eternal snake. Not my cup of tea.
Wonder what we were hearing before. Because, I don't see any dudes down here. I hear them now, though.
Come facciamo? Non lo so. Hai la mappa? Non ce l'hanno
One of them's
data.
an officer.
Cosa? Diamine. Ah. Allora, fammi pensare un attimo.
That actually broke the special weapon. Well, that's interesting. That was my disguise weapon that shattered. We didn't actually really need to knock them out, but we just haven't hurt anybody in a bit. But yeah, he like got frozen in time. Also, let me double check one thing really quick. Alright, we're good. I was seeing a symbol for a letter over back where we came from, but it's actually further ahead, so we should just be able to continue here.
What was that sound?
Is that a person? Definitely something else down here. It may want me to continue in that direction. Well, if it was a person, I don't know how they got out. Here's another note, though. Disappearances. It's always a good
Vagrants gone
sign.
missing. That's horrible.
Probably don't need our disguise on anymore.
Le guardie rimarranno in posizione.
Per adesso sì. Si avvicina l'ora della cena.
Certamente, Benito. Autista!
Non dovete preoccuparvi, amico mio. Padre Ricci verrà presto.
Certo, Benito. E grazie ancora.
E che cos'era quello? È andato sotto la macchina, credo.
Non preoccupatevi, non preoccupatevi.
Un po' di sano esercizio fa bene alla digestione.
Benito, per favore.
Ma dove ti sei infilata?
Lasciate, lasciate.
Bene, bene. Vediamo cosa abbiamo qui. padre Ventura. Credevo foste un uomo casto e puro.
Vedi,
E non dimenticate la vostra promessa, Ventura! Siete voi ad avere la chiave della sala del tesoro, giusto?
ti scongiuro, Benito. Non qui.
Via, via!
Si mangia, eh?
Well, this has gotten a lot more interesting. I better check on Father Ricci.
Jesus!
Togli dalla strada, idiota!
Mi scusi, mi dispiace.
Jeez, man, you almost got
Oh.
ran over 3
Where's
times.
the Palazzo?
Also, there might have actually been a note right before we left the sewer, so I'd have to find a way back in there for that. I didn't even see a prompt for it, though, unless it's something that shows up later. But like I said, there's usually backtracking involved with this game. But I might end part 1 here, now that we actually got out of that whole intro section and we're out in this new city hub area, because we're going to have to definitely pick a few stuff up out here. We actually do go back into the sewer by the looks of it. I have the interactive map up, just looking at this stuff, and that sewer is massive. So we're definitely gonna have to circle back in there anyways. But yeah, it's fun so far. That serpent puzzle was something else, though. Took a little bit to get that one figured out. You kind of have to guide the water to the left side and then re-shift everything to make it work later. Puzzles can get kind of confusing when they do that, because when you have one thing that works and set up, you think, okay, I want to keep it this way, but it does force you to change it, and then kind of loop it all back around. I tried my best to show the final solution without having it just drag out with me just pulling levers and switching everything for a chunk of amount of time and stuff like that, but it's interesting so far. I'm liking some of the new like platforming that they have with like pulling the chains and like riding the stuff up. There are moments like that throughout the game, but I'm starting to think this takes place when you're actually in the Vatican section, because he's talking about the key to the treasure room. That all happens really early on. Like that's what you're kind of doing in the Vatican area. You're trying to get into the treasure room to find the cat statue. So it's kind of weird that they released this DLC later if it takes place that early in the game, but maybe not. I thought he died in the main game, but maybe I'm just misremembering that. But we'll see how this goes. I'm enjoying it. The game's really fun. I highly recommended it when we finished it the first time, especially if you're an Indiana Jones fan, because we played like a bunch of the 3D indie games at the time leading up to this. And a lot of them were actually pretty decent. Emperor's Tomb was actually a lot crazier than I was expecting it to be. And then the Infernal Machine, it plays very much like an old school Tomb Raider game. But it's actually a very big game. You do a lot in that game. So I was kind of impressed with that. But this one was also insanely good. Staff of Kings was that game's kind of it's fine, but it was definitely not worth full price at the time. It was going to be a next gen version of it as well, and that got canceled, and a lot of the early footage for that next gen version actually looked really good. So it sucks that we never got that version of Staff of Kings, but it's nice to be back on this. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks to anybody who checks these out as they go live or after they go live. I always appreciate it, and I'll see you in part 2.